With one-pedal driving, an electric car can accelerate and slow down mainly through the accelerator pedal. It feels clever, and the car returns some energy to the battery. But does it always save more electricity, and should you use it on slippery winter roads? The answer is more nuanced than many people think. In this video, we explain what one-pedal driving does, when it can be efficient, and when a weaker setting may be the better choice. Let us begin with the technology. When a conventional car brakes, much of its kinetic energy is converted into heat in the brake discs. An electric car can instead use its motor as a generator. When the vehicle slows through regenerative braking, some energy is sent back to the high-voltage battery. This process is called regeneration. With one-pedal driving, regeneration begins when you lift off the accelerator. Lift slightly and the car slows gently. Lift off completely and it may slow strongly, and some models can come to a full stop. The brake pedal is still available during heavy braking, emergency braking, or whenever regeneration is not sufficient. The car also uses its conventional friction brakes. How much energy can regeneration recover? It varies with the vehicle, speed, driving pattern, temperature, and battery level. The United States Department of Energy estimates that regenerative braking in a typical EV can recover about 22% of the energy in a combined city and highway driving cycle. That does not mean you recover all the energy used during acceleration. Energy is lost in the motor, electronics, and battery. It is therefore usually more efficient to maintain a steady speed and avoid unnecessary slowing than to accelerate hard and rely on regeneration to rescue the energy afterwards. So, is one-pedal driving more economical than using the brake pedal? The answer is not always. In many modern EVs, the vehicle automatically blends regenerative and friction braking when you press the brake pedal. You can therefore recover a good amount of energy without selecting the strongest one-pedal setting. The main benefit of one-pedal driving is that it makes early, smooth slowing easy. In city traffic, queues, and downhill sections, it can create a comfortable rhythm and provide plenty of regeneration. But on an open road, coasting may be better. If strong regeneration slows the car more than you intended and forces you to accelerate again, the goal is not to select the maximum setting all the time. The goal is to drive smoothly and adapt the setting to the road. There are also situations in which regeneration becomes weaker than normal. If the battery is very cold, it may have a limited ability to accept energy. The same can happen when the battery is almost full. There is less room for the energy being returned. The car may then slow differently from what you expect. Some vehicles display a reduced regeneration warning, while others blend in more friction braking to create a more consistent feel. Read the owner's manual and learn how your particular car behaves. Now we reach the most important safety question. What about slippery roads? Strong regeneration can apply noticeable braking force to the driven wheels when you lift off the pedal. Modern cars use traction and stability control to preserve grip, but manufacturer recommendations vary. Polestar, for example, advises setting one-pedal driving to low or off on slippery and icy surfaces. That does not mean all regeneration is always dangerous in winter. It means you should follow the guidance for your vehicle and select a setting that produces smooth, predictable movements. On snow and ice, lift off the pedal gently, leave a long following distance, and avoid sudden acceleration or deceleration. If you recently bought an EV, practice in a safe, open area. Learn how strongly the car slows when you lift off and how it reacts when regeneration is limited. One-pedal driving also affects the conventional brakes. Regeneration reduces wear on brake pads and discs. That is generally an advantage. But on wet and salty roads, limited use can contribute to corrosion and deposits. Several manufacturers therefore recommend using the friction brakes regularly when conditions are safe. Do not perform hard stops in traffic simply to clean the brakes. Follow the vehicle's instructions or ask a workshop to inspect them if you are unsure. Here is the simple approach. Use stronger regeneration in towns and queues if you enjoy the feeling and the manufacturer recommends it. Choose weaker regeneration or more coasting on a steady open road if that produces smoother driving. Adapt the setting on slippery surfaces. Remember that the brake pedal remains the correct tool when you need to slow quickly or strongly. And do not chase every unit of recovered energy on the display. A steady speed, good following distance, and forward planning matter more than maximizing regeneration on every hill. The conclusion is that one-pedal driving can be comfortable and efficient, but it is not a magic feature that always provides the longest range. The best setting depends on the vehicle, road, weather, and the way you drive. Do you use one-pedal driving all the time, or do you prefer the car to coast? Tell us what you think in the comments and subscribe to EVuntold for more practical electric car advice.